My intuition is telling me there'll be better days.
What's up, fam? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my, not necessarily so much my skincare routine, but my essential skincare products. If you would like to see like my holy grail skincare products, then keep on watching. And if you do like this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Alright, so the reason why I haven't done this video before is because I don't want to come on here and act like these are the only products I use, because I do get a lot of skincare products in my subscription boxes. So I am constantly trying new products. The products that I am going to be talking about are the products that no matter how many other products I've tried, they have remained in my skincare routine. And these are products that I have been able to tell a noticeable difference in my skin because of that. So yeah, but that's why I just haven't done it before. Someone actually requested this, so thank you. After I clean my face, the first thing I do is I go in with a toner. And the toner, my holy grail toner, this honestly is like the only toner I use. And it's PIXI Glow Tonic. I don't have the bottle anymore. I put it in this like Sephora thing, but this toner is life. It is gentle enough, but it's also strong enough to where it exfoliates and gets rid of any, dead skin, and it does give your face a glow, like a radiance. And it's just honestly the best toner that I have found that I've ever tried before. And when I stopped using it for a period of time, I could definitely notice my skin wasn't as radiant and it just didn't look as healthy without using the Glow Tonic. So this is something I highly, highly recommend. So after toner, I go in with the serum. So the one that I use most often is it's just a mini one. I had a full size. I completely used the entire thing, and this is probably like my third or fourth sample size that I've used. So I love this serum so much. It's the Sunday Riley C.E.O. Rapid Flash Brightening Serum. I can definitely notice a brightening effect when I do use this, and I like it. It's a cream. It's not like kind of a liquid like a lot of serums can be. So for me, I believe it's more hydrating than a lot of the other serums that I've used. Now, if you are looking for something that is a little more affordable, I have two other serums that I really do love. So one of them is this number 7 Early Defense Glow Activating Serum, and this is actually almost empty. I really love this serum as well. I find that it gives a similar effect as the C.E.O. serum does. It is hydrating, it absorbs quickly, and it gives your skin just a healthy, like radiant looking glow. And it's very lightweight. I really love this serum. I highly recommend this if you are looking for like a glowing serum. And the last serum that I'm going to be talking about is this Art Naturals 2.5% retinol age defying serum. This is almost empty as well. And I love, this was like $10 on Amazon. I love that this has retinol in it, but it's not, it's also like, it's gentle. There are, not a lot, there are some retinol products that I can't use. I don't have really a reaction to them, but I just don't like using very harsh retinol. I prefer it to be in products that are geared a little bit towards like sensitive skin and just aren't as harsh. but I like to use this if I am like hormonal and having, you know, some breakouts, and because, you know, the retinol will clear it up very, very quickly. Alright, so next I'm going to be talking about moisturizers. I love moisturizer, but because I have such dry skin, it can be hard to find a moisturizer that is hydrating enough for me. So it's probably my favorite moisturizer. If you would have asked me like a year ago, it would have been the one I'm going to be talking about next. But this is the Ole Henriksen Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer. And I don't know how, but I swear it makes your skin look better somehow. And it kind of like evens out your skin tone and any sort of discoloration, but it's super, super, super hydrating. Oh, I love it so much. Like, I don't know if you could tell on camera just how like rich and thick and like beautiful this moisturizer is, but it absorbs quickly. It's not heavy, because, you know, there are some moisturizers that when they're very hydrating, they can be heavy and you can just kind of feel it sitting on your skin. But this, you know, absorbs quickly. It's very lightweight, and I swear it makes your skin look better, like automatically, like not over time, like immediately you notice a difference. And I am just so obsessed with this moisturizer, I can't even explain it to you. Now, the last moisturizer I'm going to talk about has been in my skincare routine for years, and this was like the first moisturizer I found that actually gave me enough hydration, you know, considering how dry my skin is. Plus, it's a moisturizer that is affordable. So I love, this is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This is like heavy duty. Yeah, it says intense hydration for dry, parched skin. And, you know, that's exactly what it does. If you are someone with extremely dry skin, this will be a lifesaver for you. I like using this after if I exfoliate, or if I use a peel or something where my skin can be not necessarily irritated, but just a little pissed off, you know. This, I put this on, and it immediately like calms my skin down, and my skin just soaks it up. And this is, I would say it's one of the heavier moisturizers, but it's not crazy heavy. Like, I would, you know, I wear this during the day, at night, whatever. It's not too heavy to where you can't use it as a daily moisturizer. Alright, so I'm going to go on to eyes real quick. So my all-time like favorite eye like treatment is this CAUDALIE eye lifting balm, basically. And this was something that I also had a full size of at one point, but I completely used up, and it's not cheap. So I've always found a way to get a sample. And I've been using this for years as well. This is just an amazing like eye treatment. It's hydrating, but you can just feel, you can definitely notice like that it firms the skin around your eyes. Now, as far as eye creams, I have, okay, so I have one with retinol and one without, because I do prefer to use an eye cream with a retinol in it, because that is what really is going to help with any fine lines. But not all eye creams do have it, and they can tend to be kind of pricey with the retinol in them. So for just like a daily eye moisturizer, my favorite is going to be the Clinique Pep Start eye cream. And this is super, super hydrating. There are some eye creams that like they're just not hydrating. And if my like eyes, under my eyes are not properly moisturized, then my concealer will crease and it's just not good. So I always make sure that I have a very good moisturizing eye cream on, and this is like perfect for a daily moisturizer. The next one does have retinol in it. I actually got this from Amazon, I forget how much it was, but it wasn't expensive. I want to say maybe like $15. And it is this Tree to Tub Ginseng Green Tea Retinol Repair Eye Cream. And so I typically use this at night. I will put the CAUDALIE like balm on, and then I will use this. So I can, you know, let the like retinol kind of sit overnight and help, you know, get rid of any fine lines and wrinkles. I mean, I know it doesn't happen overnight, but you know what I'm saying. TATCHA The Pearl Underlight and Eye Treatment. So this is primarily for like brightening the under eyes, but it's also like very, very hydrating as well. It's very creamy and it immediately brightens your under eyes. I love this. I will put a moisturizer on, and then I will like put the tiniest amount underneath my eyes and blend it out with a mini beauty blender before I put my foundation and concealer on. And it's like amazing how much it brightens your under eyes. Like, I did a test once where I used it underneath one eye and not on the other, and there was like a huge difference. So now I have a couple of overnight products or night products that I want to talk about. The first one is this Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing Night Serum with hydrating honey and gentle flower acids. It says this is a multi-correctional night serum that resurfaces skin for a smoother, youthful-looking and glowing complexion. Formulated with 14% AHA BHA flower acids to exfoliate and a proprietary honey blend to hydrate. So I got this in my BOSCIA a few months ago, but this is magical. Oh my gosh. When I first used it and I woke up, I was kind of like in shock how nice my skin looked. It got rid of like any excess dead skin, and my skin was just plump and glowing, and I really, really love this. Okay, so this Goodnight Glow is an all-in-one skin perfecting night cream made with a natural retinol alternative to deeply hydrate and target fine lines, wrinkles, and dark spots. So it says, say hello, results, goodbye retinol. So it has a plant-based retinol alternative. My skin was honestly transformed. I could not believe how like healthy my skin looked when I woke up. I was not expecting it at all. And I love that it uses a retinol alternative, because if you're someone who, like I said, had sensitive skin and this might be too harsh for you, I would definitely recommend this, because it gives the same results without being so harsh. And it's also just like super hydrating as well. Okay, I'm going to talk about a couple masks. These aren't like all of my favorite masks, but I want to talk about them because these are like the masks that I use if I am struggling with acne or breakouts. And the first one is, this is definitely a holy grail product of mine, the GLAMGLOW Skin SUPERMUD Clearing Treatment. And this is something I also had a full size of and used. And it's like if I start to break out, I immediately use this. It goes on, it's like black, kind of like a charcoal looking, and then when it dries, all the areas where there is oil turns white. It's kind of disturbing because you don't realize how much oil is on your skin, especially for me because I'm super dry, until you use this. If I do have any acne or zits, this helps clear up my skin so much more quickly than if I were to not use it. And it just makes your skin like clearer, and this is one of like my all-time favorite masks. If I don't have this, I have really been liking the BOSCIA. This is charcoal pore pudding, and I've noticed it has, you know, kind of similar, it has a similar effect going on and similar results. This is just like a more affordable option to the GLAMGLOW mask, because GLAMGLOW mask is not cheap whatsoever. Full size, I think it's like $60–70. The next mask I want to talk about, I use this not only if I, you know, I'm having issues with acne, but just all the time. It's like become one of my favorite masks, and it is the GLAMGLOW INSTAMUD 60-second pore refining treatment. I love that you only have to leave it on for 60 seconds, and there are most masks that I have used, I don't really notice that much of a difference afterwards. Some of them, yeah, you can notice a difference. I think they're more like, you know, the long-term benefits. But this, I can tell an immediate difference. I like studied my pores before I use it, and then afterwards, it's crazy because you can see a noticeable reduction in the size of your pores, and your skin just feels very clean and smooth, and I love the feeling of it when it goes on. It's like a purple, kind of foamish, and it has like a tingling effect too, similar to like an oxygen mask, but it's just very refreshing. I love you only have to keep it on for a minute, and there are noticeable effects right away, right as soon as you wash it off. And the last product I'm going to talk about, I also had a full size this that I completely used through, and it's very, very rare that I, you know, go through like an entire skincare product, because like I was saying before, I get so many from subscription boxes. So I don't buy a full-size skincare product unless I've tried it before and it's been like life-changing. And this Sunday Riley Good Genes lactic acid treatment is definitely one of those products. And it says it deeply exfoliates for clarity, radiance, and younger looking skin. Visibly brightens the appearance of dark spots. This does a miraculous job getting rid of like dead skin. It does such a good job that I have to use this at night, because if I use it like right after I wash my face and I'm going to be wearing makeup, I'm not able to wear makeup, because it does such a good job of getting rid of the dead skin that you will be able to see like the skin sloughing off my face. I know that's really disgusting, but it's amazing afterwards, because my skin just looks amazing, and it also just like immediately like plumps your skin, and it gives your skin this like beautiful glow. It smells horrible, but the results amazing. Alright guys, so those are all the skincare products that, you know, are essential for me and my skincare routine. So hopefully this helped you somewhat, especially if you have a similar skin type as me, you know, dry, mature. So skincare is, you know, so important, and I'm just trying to stay looking as young as I can for as long as I can. So these are products that, yeah, I've just definitely noticed remarkable results with. Okay, so I have a question of the day. My mom texted me and she was telling me about, she's like, they're looking for a new bachelorette. And I was like, I'm not someone who, you know, like always watch The Bachelor or Bachelorette. Like, I used to think it was the stupidest thing in the world. But I watched the last season, and watching it, I was like, there are, like, it seemed like there were some actually really good guys on there. Hannah, the Bachelorette, didn't pick any of them, but it's very hard for me to, you know, meet people because of the hours I work, and I'm also just, it's like, I realized that the person I'm meant to be with might not be like within a 25-mile radius of me. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to meet people around me. So how am I going to meet, you know, people that live in other parts of the country? So the casting calls like already have come and gone, but I was looking on the website and you can submit a video. They have certain questions that you have to answer, and so I'm like considering doing that. So my question is, number one, or part A, do you guys think I should do it? Number two, do you think that someone can find like true love on a TV show, especially when it's a process that goes so quickly? That's the one thing that I don't like about it, that, you know, there's an engagement at the end, but I guess the show wouldn't be as interesting if it was just people dating, you know? So I think that you could find like a real like a genuine connection. But I don't know how I feel about marrying the person that quickly. That's, you know, marriage isn't something that I want to rush, because, you know, I've already made the mistake of marrying the wrong person before. Well, I don't want to say it was a mistake, because, you know, I learned, there were lessons that I learned from that, but it's just not something that I think should be rushed. But yeah, I'm very curious to know your guys' opinion on the subject. So let me know in the comments below. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Damn, this is still a collector. I know you're just doing your job, don't mean to disrespect you. We've been going through this game since way back. I told you when I get the dough, I would pay back. But I got problems, baby. If you only knew, I got bigger problems, baby. Why you talking about the money that I owe like as if I didn't know? And it don't mean nothing to me. Right now I got a little boy crying and my grandmother died. Could you please stop fucking with me? I ain't looking for no tears, but my brother got me, and my mama keeps talking that shit. On top of that, I'm broke. Please put that in your notes for the next one.